Hey guys, also welcome to another video of mine. It's Hudson-Odoi, and this is another video of mine, and welcome to Transfer News, Transfer Daily. And there's a lot to talk about, a lot to work. Hudson-Odoi on the verge of signing a 5-year long-term contract. Eden Hazard's deal to Madrid stalled. Maurizio Sarri potentially will stay as Chelsea manager. His deal to Juventus has also been stalled. But before I do get into the video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not on here, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. But before I do get into it, my head is spinning. My head is spinning, and to be honest, it's so frustrating. I mean, every day, different sources, different publications, different news reporters reporting completely different things, and it's just knackering. It's so frustrating, and it's just hurts my head. It just hurts my head, and it probably hurts a lot of your heads as well. But firstly, I want to get into Hudson-Odoi. It looks like he's on the verge of signing a 5-year contract, and it will be announced after Eden Hazard and Maurizio Sarri officially do leave the club. Now, that was reported this morning by the Telegraph and the Standard Sport, basically written by the journalist Simon Johnson, who is extremely reliable. And the reason for this is because he's connected to the club, he's connected to Chelsea, and basically he's stating that obviously there's a major breakthrough in negotiations, and that Hudson-Odoi is about to sign a brand new contract extension. And to be honest, this is fantastic news. It's fantastic news. If you give you guys a bit of context, now if you remember, if you cast your minds back to the start of the year, start of the academic year, about January, even earlier, Hudson-Odoi's parents and his representatives were not speaking to Marina Sky or the Chelsea board whatsoever. There was no contact whatsoever. However, there's been a major breakthrough. They've started to contact with each other. There's more communication between representatives and his parents. Looks like he will be signing a brand new contract, and once Eden Hazard does officially leave for Real Madrid, he will be wearing the number 10 shirt. Now, I did mention it yesterday, but it has pretty much been official. The Chelsea Loan Army Twitter account have reported this. Simon Johnson, like I already mentioned, who writes for Telegraph and Standard Sports, also reported this. And it's pretty clear now for a couple of months now that he will be signing a contract once Eden Hazard leaves, and he will be Eden Hazard's long-term replacement. But no, that's fantastic news. I already mentioned this. It's great news, and we need him to stay at all costs. We need him to stay at all costs. And it's crazy to think, because early in the year it looked like he was all set to join Bayern Munich, whether it was in January, whether it was this summer. It looked like it was all set and done for him to go to Bayern Munich. But it looks like that he will be signing for a contract extension, a long-term deal with Chelsea, and is exactly what Chelsea wanted. It's definitely good news, especially with everything that's gone on and everything that I'm about to report. Now, obviously, yesterday I did say that Sarri was about to sign for Juventus, but we've done Juventus dirty, and I'm glad. I'm glad because they deserve every bit. Now, if you remember in the summer of 2017, when we were on the verge of signing Alexandra from Juventus, everything was done. The contract negotiations, accommodation, contract agreement, his representatives. We even agreed a fee with Juventus, but in the last second they changed their mind and they upped the price by 10 million, and it completely pissed off the Chelsea board, pissed off the Chelsea hierarchy, and it completely scuppered the deal. And to be honest, it was quite a dirty move from Juventus, and we just returned the favour. Now, obviously, 6 weeks ago, it has been reported by Sky Italia and also ESPN. They have reported that there has been a delay with Maurizio Sarri to sign for Juventus. Now, 6 weeks ago, Chelsea were willing to let Maurizio Sarri go. They were not going to stand in his way. They would allow him to move to Juventus. They did state that they would not sack Sarri because obviously he reached his objectives. He came third place in the Premier League. He won the Europa League for Chelsea. He completed his objectives, so they would not sack him or stand in his way if he wanted to leave. And he's made his decision to leave because the club have not given assurances or backing to his methods or philosophy. So therefore, he's decided to leave Juventus. Now, he had an interview yesterday. He said that calling for home is quite strong for Italians. He basically said that he's a bit homesick. He misses his family. He misses his cousins, his people that live in Napoli, that live back in Italy. He's really emphasised that in his interview, and I kind of felt for him. So he wants to return for personal reasons. And when he was asked regarding, Napoli fans, if they would feel betrayed if he went to Juventus, he said that I gave my 110% to Napoli when I was there, so therefore I have to make a professional choice. So it kind of emphasised that he wanted to go to Juventus, and it's quite sad, really. It looks all set and done to go. However, Sky Italia and ESPN reported Chelsea have now changed their minds immediately, and they want a €6 million compensation from Juventus. That's around £5.3 million compensation from Juventus if they do want to get Sarri. And the hold up here is Juventus do not want to pay the compensation. So therefore, there's a massive delay. There's a massive halt in negotiations. To be honest, it's good that we've done something dirty. You know, we allowed him to go in the last second when he's about to sign for Juventus, when he was about to be confirmed as Juventus manager. We stopped him in the last minute and we changed our minds on purpose. And to be honest, we're only returning the favour. For what they did to us for Alexandro, it's only right that we return the favour, because what they did was completely uncalled for. And to be honest, I do believe he will eventually go. It's just a matter of time, but it just means there's a bit more delay, a bit more negotiation. To be honest, it's irrelevant to Chelsea. We have a transfer ban. It's not like we're going to, in a rush to get a replacement, etc. We've got a transfer ban. It doesn't even matter at this point. So, yeah, we're just taking our time, delaying the deal. But it has been confirmed by Sky Italia, Sky Sports News, and ESPN that the deal for Sarri to go to Juventus has been delayed completely. It's been halted to a stop. And, however, Juventus have confirmed they're still confident to get Maurizio Sarri's signature, but it's going to take a bit more time because obviously they want to negotiate a fee, and Juventus don't really want to pay the compensation at this current moment in time. And the only way that Juventus don't have to pay the compensation Sarri to sign for them is Sarri has to resign completely. If he's that desperate to go to Juventus, he will simply resign. It's completely the same saga we had when he was at Napoli. We wanted to get him. We didn't want to pay Napoli the compensation, so we asked Sarri to resign. However, because Sarri loved Napoli too much, he didn't want to resign. He's a Napoli fan. It's his boyhood club. He did not want to resign. Therefore, that's why the negotiation dragged on and on and on, and we were not willing to match ADL's compensation fee. Eventually, we got our man, and it's the same situation with Juventus. We won't let Sarri go unless he resigns or Juventus pays compensation package. It's as simple as that. He can't go anywhere. But I thought it was quite interesting. Just every day new reports, new sources. It's just spinning my head. It's just it's so frustrating. But when you're thinking we have a transfer ban and the summer will be nice and calm, when it comes to Chelsea Football Club, if you're a Chelsea fan, you already know, transfer ban or not, we're going to have a hectic summer. Just somehow, we always make life difficult. This is Chelsea Football Club. This is what we are. This is why we love Chelsea. But yeah, it was quite interesting. I do believe, in my opinion, the deal will eventually get done. But who knows? Who knows? Quite interesting. And it has been officially delayed, his move to Juventus. Now, finally getting into Eden Hazard. Regarding him as well, his deal has also been stalled to Real Madrid. Now, this came to a shock to most of us, including myself. We thought, Luka Jovic signing for Madrid now. Eden Hazard is desperate to go. He is pictured holding a Real Madrid shirt, a smaller Real Madrid kit in Madrid. He wanted to go. He said his goodbyes after the Europa League final in a post-match interview. It looked like he was all set to go. However, Real Madrid executive chief Yao Angel, I can't even pronounce his name, but it's just Jose Angel. Basically, the Real Madrid executive chief has flown over to London a couple of days ago to basically finalise negotiations, come at a compromised price with the chief executive of Chelsea, Mourinho Gonskaya. However, the talks have broken down completely. They could not reach a compromise. They could not reach a fee agreement, and he has officially flown back to Madrid, and no fee has been agreed. The talks have completely broken down, and the deal has come to a halted stop. And like I said, it came to a shock to me. It's probably come to a shock of you, but it has been reported by a lot of media outlets and sources that Chelsea are holding out for £110 million minimum, and Madrid do not want to go over the £100 million figure. Now, for me, it's only going to be a matter of time. I can't see him staying, I'll be honest. I'll be very, very surprised if he's here next season. I just think it's a matter of time. He's such a big player. There's so much money involved. Agent fees, 1 year left on his contract, him being our best player. It's going to be very, very hard to reach an agreement. However, I do believe that eventually it will get done. For me, this will drag all summer. But for me, like I said, it will only come down to a matter of time, and he will eventually become a Real Madrid player, but it just depends on the time. They will reach a compromise. Real Madrid will start to offer more. Chelsea will start to lower their price as the deadline date does approach. But I just thought it was quite interesting. I thought, the Eden Hazard deal won't be wrapped up as quick as many thought. There has been a massive delay, just like the Juventus Sarri saga. And the deal was completely stalled. So obviously the Real Madrid chief executive flown over to London, has flown back to Madrid because obviously talks have completely broken down, and that is by a reliable source, Sky Sports. Again, Simon Johnson reported it. Nizar Kinsella, who's the journalist who's connected to the club Chelsea, and deal has been stalled for Eden Hazard. And to be honest, like I said, it's only going to be a matter of time. There's still 65 days left until the end of the window, until deadline day. So for me, it's only a matter of time before he does become a Real Madrid player. And we do also lose Maurizio Sarri. Like I said, it'll be only a matter of time before Juventus do pay the compensation package, or the fact that Maurizio Sarri just resigns completely. But yeah, like I said, bit of positive news, but really, really interesting. Today has been a really, really good day for Chelsea, and for the past few days it's been so dark, so bleak. But Today's been really, really good. Hudson-Odoi is on the verge of signing a long-term contract with Chelsea. Eden Hazard deal has stalled. Talks have broken down completely, and Sarri, Chelsea have demanded compensation, and Juventus do not want to pay the compensation. That is the news regarding today. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.